Hi, Frankie again. This is chapter 4 of the video tutorial series, and this time we're going to look at formatting text. Okay, one of the greatest advantages of Microsoft Word is the ability to format text according to whatever shape or color that you want it to become. So let's start by just creating a random paragraph, and let's create another 2 more random paragraphs, and here you go, paragraph 1, paragraph 2, paragraph 3. Okay, so let me just separate them. Okay, now the first thing you'll notice is that the default let's change the default view to page width. Okay, the default font is actually a Times New Roman 12. Okay, this is font name Times New Roman, and this is the size of the font, which is basically font 12. Now if you look at the home tab and you look at the font group, you can see that we can actually change the fonts. We can actually change the fonts to whatever font that you select. Okay, and you can also change the size of the font. So as I move the mouse cursor down, it moves. Okay, and I can actually type in the font size that I want to over here, press enter, changes, and of course you can also select the font name itself. Okay, now let's say I were to select this entire paragraph. I can also decrease the size of the font by clicking on the button here, decrease font button. I can also increase the font size. Okay, I can also clear the formatting. That automatically will reset the format back to Times New Roman 12. So let's just undo that. Okay, what else can we do? Well, let's click on this this sentence here. Let me just select the sentence, and now I'm going to change that to bold, normal text, italic, underline, or just underline. Okay, now you can actually mix and match the bolds and italics. So here is a sentence where it is a combination of bold, italic, and underline. Okay, I can do the same for this big text here, bold, italic, underline, and the underline can actually have different types of underlining. That's a double underline there, and let's try that again. I can actually go for wavy underline, or I can actually choose more options. Okay, right. What else do we have? Well, if I were to select this, let's say I were to select the paragraph. Okay, I can also do a strike through. I can do a what do you call a subscript or superscript. Okay, now this is best explained by me typing H2O. That stands for water. Okay, so oops, let's just select that word again, that formula. Okay, H2O, make it bigger, and now I can make this the 2 there, make it a subscript. Okay, and let's have one more, x to the power 3x cube. So x cube, I can click on the superscript icon. Okay, now Microsoft Word has many other formatting things that you could do. A lot of tricks here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I could click on this drop down box, select sentence case, which is the default case. We're talking about cases. In a default sentence case, the first letter of each sentence is capitals, in capital letters, whereas the rest of the paragraph itself is in lowercase. Okay, so let me select the paragraph again. I can go for lowercase. I can change everything to uppercase. Let's try that, uppercase. I can go for capitalize each word. So this really saves a lot of time. Look at that, there's every word with the first letter being capitalized, and I can also choose a very interesting one which is called toggle case. So toggle case makes it look totally unreadable. Yeah, so let's just go back and toggle back the case. Okay, what else can we do? We can also do highlighting. Double click and I can just highlight the text itself. Okay, so I can easily select different types of highlights. I can also change the font color, and of course you would have noticed by now that whenever I select a text, let's say for example like this here, and you just wait a few seconds, you see the this floating menu here. Okay, so it's a context menu, context format menu, and it gives me the commonly selected options, common options I can select. Instead of me having to go all the way up to the font group, I can actually do my formatting right on the spot. Okay, some people like this, some people don't like this. There you go. So it makes it very easy for me to change my fonts. Yeah. Okay, another thing that's very commonly related to formatting is alignment. Okay, so my paragraph can be left aligned as it is now, and now you can see that well, left align is this one. If I were to click on center align, that center alignment. Okay, I can also click on right alignment, and I can go for full justification. So full justification simply means that the text is fully aligned from the left margin all the way to the right margin. Okay, so that's on the alignment. Now you can also select a whole paragraph, and then I can actually indent the code, indent the paragraph in, right indent, or I can go for left indent. Yeah, and the other thing that I want to talk about is, since we're on the topic of formatting, let me just highlight the word easily, which is already in red font. So I'm going to double click the format painter. Now what happens is that the format painter will just copy whatever formatting I've used for this selected this selection, and if I have to single click, it changes the format to this same format here. So actually it's duplicating the format. So let's say I were to click this again, unselect the format painter, and let's say I were to choose let's say this one here. Okay, and now let me go to the format painter, double click, so whenever I select a text, it will be changed to the same format as the previously selected text. Is that cool or what? Okay, and last thing I want to talk about formatting is actually copy and paste. So let me just unselect the format painter, and now double click. I can go right click, copy, there's a copy icon, and then I can right click and paste. Okay, there's a shortcut to this, which is basically Control C and then Control V for copy. That's Control C and Control V for copy. Well, how do I know that? If I go to okay, there you go. No, here you go. Sorry. Let me just double click that quick. If I were to choose the copy icon, you can see it's Control C, and if I just move my mouse pointer on top of the cut, this is a paste here. This one is a paste icon. You see Control V, and there's a cut here. Okay, so what's the difference between cut, copy, and paste. Yeah, what's the difference between cut, copy, and paste? Well, okay, thank you, that's it.